Mic test, mic test, mic test. 1 2 3 1 2 3. I see that YouTube is on, Twitch is on, Jijijig looks great, and also Soup TV is on. Alright, let's start it then. Buenas noches, mis abuelitos. It's May 17th, 2025 at 9:30 p.m. here in San Jose. I recently found out that the gaming volume was quite smaller comparing to my actual voice, so I adjusted the volume a little bit. Hopefully it will sounds better to you guys. Today I will go over the story of Arcana, our new character here. Something to report that I got a couple of more Miharas, so I got the 3 stars for her. And then our new character, Arcana. I couldn't get that many of her. Actually, I couldn't get any of her, so I had to bring her out of my gold ticket. So today I will go over for her story first, the event story, but before that I will spend my time a little bit to go over my X account, because I see a lot of interesting posts coming up about Nikke here from Japan, Korea, and also in Spanish side, English side. So let's just go over a little bit about those recent posts here. So from Mashu Sensei, the Chusha injection チクッとしますよ。見てたノアさんは注射をめっちゃだから。あ、これノア？今日はあと49分ですね。This is, oh, it will just hurt a little bit. Did you see that? Mrs. Noor is just totally fine with the injections. So there she goes, like, today you have 49 shots more. めっちゃ震えてるやん。Cool post of Leviathan here. Wow, nice. And encore from Nikke. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. That's one of my favorite characters. I will not mention about the specific reason why that I love Anchor. Wow. This is Nikke from Nikke Japan. ツタヤ限定。何これ？木絵？木絵のドロシとグレンが登場。かっこよくてスタイリッシュで、そして個性豊か。ニケたちは自由人住職の魅力を持ってると思いませんか？そこで指揮官が最も魅力的に感じるニケを大募集。Wow. Oh, they just drew this only with a black ink here. Wow. You know, in Japan and Korea, they have some sort of special ink created out of like a black texture. Don't know how to explain it. They usually use that blank ink to write their traditional style of writing or drawing pictures, but this time they use that special ink to draw Nikkes. And in addition, while using that ink, you know, they are using the special brush, right? It's not very traditional. Wow, amazing talent. And Cinderella here. What the hell? Robin Hood? I'm not really interested in dealing with a... Oh, I cannot even show that. Oh, yes. Special advertisement. I cannot really hide it, huh? Okay, Sakae-san no special cafe. Oh, really? In Japan, it seems like they are doing some collaboration of their local cafe there. And Dorothy is one of their maids. Nice. And ARCANA. Kankichu no ARCANA. I was wondering why it's saying the changing air, getting fresh air, and then she needs some fresh air to inside her clothes here. Refreshing. Quick ARCANA drawing. Wow, in this world there are a lot of greatly talented people here in this world. From Korea, JTia, Scold Doro. Doro is getting scolded. Caught by one hand. Good times, no regrets. From Mokapo, Doros. Way a lot of different Doros here. Okay. Okay, from the Nikkei official of Japan, they have 941,000 wow followers, bigger than US. Need to catch them up. A special ASMR from Mihara. I believe that we have the same thing in here in English version as well. Alright, from the post from Blue Archive, I don't play this game. Not interested in this post. Let me hide it. Le Vanilla Latte Kei-chan. Kei-chan? Kei-chan って誰だっけな? Who's this? Nikkei Maxwell. Probably the new version of Maxwell, and it's too big first of all. Yes, my favorite, the face of Anis here. Respect my ass. Seriously? Yeah, I do. I do respect your A. Give Anis the respect she deserves. Yeah. Third year, she will be our new heroine coming soon. Kog, Arcana is bold. She is dashing straight for the commander's heart. Let's see. What kind of outfit would you like your girlfriend to wear on a date? Oh. Oh. Hello, Rappi. You need to get rid of her here. The proud mother. Thank you for protecting humanity. What can I say? I'm a fan of the goddesses. Sure. What was his name? Iris from Hololive. Why is it keep showing me the advertisement of Robin Hoods here? Oh wow, how did you make her wet? Neuron activations. Damn you pervert monkey. Special illustration for the Nikkei New Hope launch countdown. 5 days left until the official release. In China maybe. Oh yeah. They're officially releasing the Nikkei in China on May 22nd. They will make a lot of money there. Maybe this is a last chance to purchase the stock of the... Oh shit, I forgot the company's name. Wait! Seriously? I forgot the name of the company who developed Nikkei. Gosh, shame on me. ShipTop, yes. Maybe it's a big chance to purchase the stock of ShipTop before they are actually... They release the game in China and really jacked up. Please give us an Oswald centered event. Oh, maybe someday. Yeah, I love his dispose of Salute. Really handsome guy. Pet Gecko. Shiofune, I don't know what he is. Who are they, Arcana, in front of D? Arcana is grabbing me by the pants and yanking me backward by the pants in front of D. Brave. She thought that the D is not really the easy opponent. これはかなり前に書いたグレイブさん。おー、グレグレ。綺麗になってんな、お前。I'm not playing this game. Woohoo! Here comes our red food. Actionable actionable threat. Doro other self. Doro Zero color version. Doro and Seiren. Dorothy and Seiren. Doro Zero. But Doobie, what is this, cat? 3 months for $99, what the hell? Yeah, our hero, our villain, and their mom. 人探し、この子を探してるの。We are looking for this person. Huh? 何か知らない? Do you know something? Huh? What the hell is going on to Seiren and who's this, Noah? Strong, invincible Noah here. Nikke, fan art. What? Oh, it's all 4 different. 4 different. 4 different. 期間これ買ってください。ニケプロセスタイヤパップアップ。期間中に QR コードを通じてプラブラリングの特設タグページの上に展示されているそうです。ぜひこちらも見ててね。They are doing some sort of the anime events, like something here, anime expo here in the United States. Shaka shaka. Oh, Doro, it looks hurt. Okay. Aigo Horia, yes. If you have such a big thing, your shoulder and your back will hurt. That's what I heard. And VRC, happy birthday, and the reality. Oh, sad. Okay, getting back to the game. Oh, this is beautiful, by the way. Who's this? Alright, we are going back to her campaign. While I was playing this, I just skipped all the stories, so this is actually my first time to actually taking my time to read the story here. Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you are quickly reaching your limit. What limit? You've said that several times already. This is my job. Okay, if that's what you want. Alright, I'm going to lie down. Arcana lies down on the bed, extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Yikes, cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. That's your first time here? I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh wait. It's okay if you are scared. You are doing the right thing. Just let me take a few selfies for proof, you know? proof. Arcana strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone. Hehe, sorry about that. Hold on now. As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Oh shoot, memory wipe procedure initiated. We are only within the authorized limit by your hair. No wait, it's the opposite. We are just outside it. Arcana lies inside the operation machine with her eyes closed peacefully. Ingrid takes out her phone. Please provide the authorization code. Authenticating user. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code I for writer's judgment. Okay. What? Monsieur? Is it the right way to read? Stay right where you are. What's wrong? Is it time for the thieves of justice to make a move? Unfortunately not this time. Long time no see, Phantom. Then what is it? I need your help. A stranger appears from behind Phantom. After erasing your memories, let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcana. She's also from the bestseller squad. Hello. Nice to meet you, Arcana. Oh, you were talking to me? Nice to meet you too. What's wrong with her? Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory. What do you mean? As in she underwent a memory wipe? That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, the members of Bestseller have to undergo regular memory wipes. You too? Oh, I see. Secretive. I receive my fair share of memory wipes, but it's nothing compared to what Arcana goes through. How often does she have to get it done? On a daily basis. Really? Every day? What the hell is she doing? Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong this time. Like lasting side effects? I guess you could say that. We are supposed to only forget the information we handle, but right now Arcana has forgotten who she even was. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try to bring her memories back, but nothing had worked so far. Please, monsieur. Oh, monsieur, maybe. I need to help Arcana again regain her memory. Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help her regain her memory. Name? I remember my name. Only your name. And what my job was. You do? Well, that's something. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Oh, you don't really look like that though. Next. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Seriously? Phantom mentioned the secrets earlier, and something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, it must be. That's probably because you played the role of detective when we all practiced being thieves. Oh, is that it? That's right. At least you got your name right. I kinda try and remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark, entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. You can explain it all you want, but I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which would jog her memory? To be honest, I'm not really sure. Why not? But aren't you both from the same squad? We are both a part of bestseller. Yes, but we don't actually know much about each other's work. Huh. Because it's classified? That's right, other than personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. Even in the same squad, they don't really know what's going on each other's work there, huh? Seriously? That doesn't sound right. Let's continue. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. But I don't know where she usually spends her time, which is in her workshop. Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My deep instincts are pointing in that direction. I suppose that's the only viable options we have. You okay with that, Arcana? With what? I just visited In and Out and got a large size of drink today. It's all mixed though, Coca-Cola and my cinnamon punch and some Monster drink. We are planning on going to your room. Oh, I don't know, that's a bit... What's making you hesitant? What do you have in your room? I'm a bit of neat freak. Or at least I think I was. That's true. You never did have so much as a hair out of a place. Looks like that hasn't changed. I guess not. Maybe that's why when I hear that other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance. But if we don't check it out, we won't turn up any clues. How about this? Arcana lifts her pinky finger. Promise me something. Promise what? That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do that, I might feel better about all this. It makes me to feel like it should be already messy in your room out of your hand. Oh, sure. I hook my pinky together with Arcana's. Alright, let's go. Arcana strides confidently out the door and then promptly comes back. Why? Where is my workshop, by the way? From there? You don't even remember anything. I lead the way. Don't remember anything literally. After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach a door at the end of the secluded hallway. This is it. This should be Arcana's workshop, although I've never been inside. Look quite secretive. This must have been written by me. Arcana points to a note struck on the door which reads, "Authorized personnel only." That's definitely your handwriting. Hey, you know what? Arcana pokes my side. What? Given how hidden this location is, I must have been working on something that was a huge secret. If I'm not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin. You don't really look like that too, and your body type doesn't look really fast enough to be an assassin. or a fixer, something like that. I highly doubt that. Wait, it's not entirely impossible. Yes, right, we had D here. Assassin? Actually, that might be true. You think so too? Let's hurry inside. We might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, all sort of stuff. Your clothes looks too bright to be like that, huh? Locked. Don't you even know how to open it? ARCANA jiggles the door handle, but door doesn't budge. It's locked. There's something next to the door frame. Beside the door, a small device the size of a fist is affixed to the wall. It looks like a biometric scanner. Wow, you can tell that just by looking at it. I've seen something similar a few times before. Okay, are you an assassin as well? Like hell. I saw it at the central government HQ. Alright, Phantom told me that you are a commander. Try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, ARCANA places her finger on scanner and brings her face toward the device. Identification confirmed. Okay, opened. Thanks for the tip. No problem, let's head inside. Wait just a moment. Don't forget our promise that I will not make any mess. No making a mess. Probably is already messy. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has a lived-in feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. See, I told you. Usually, by the high possibility, ladies' rooms are messy. Well, I think we can rule out you being an assassin. Not assassin. Oh well, piles of clothes lie scattered everywhere. Books are stacked up in impossibly high towers. One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. A motley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray. Their purpose unclear. Maybe this isn't my room. Like hell, this is your room. Those pictures on the wall, are those selfies of you? Wait, I've got it. A thief must have broken in. Some dastardly criminal busted in and trashed my room. The door was locked, and from the locked looks of it, can only open with your biometric data. All locked rooms ransacking, perhaps. This library is one of the most secure places in the entire ARC. No run-of-the-mill burglar could get in here. Only a phantom thief would even have a chance to break in. You? You? Well, doesn't it feel nice and homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn about. Of course there isn't. What do you take me for? Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. Here's witness, I see. Forget clues, we need to clean this place up first. Wait, you're already going out of your way to help me. Having you clean my room is a step too far. How about you go outside for a moment? I will clean this place up, I won't be long. If you insist like that. We'll be in the reading room. call us when you are fine. Actually, what's wrong? Could you actually help me a little, Phantom? She cannot really do it by herself. Call me when you are done. So man stays out. I spent about 30 minutes in the reading room perusing various books before returning to the ARCANA's workshop. Nothing seemed to have changed. What do you mean? I got rid of clothes and organized all sort of stuff. I did my best. The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table cluttered with the stacks of cards, a crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books. Oh, that stuff? ARCANA picks up a deck of cards from the table. While we were cleaning, these brought back memories. What are they? Tarot cards? Oh, so you are familiar. I know they are tarot cards, but that's about it. ARCANA skillfully shuffles the deck. Oh, fortune teller, foreseeing? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used the tarot readings as a side gig. That's correct. You even ran a small fortune telling shop in the Arc. What? This is huge. Why are you only telling me this now? I did. I told you about 5 times earlier. Still, at least you are remembering things, even if it isn't the fastest place. You remember anything else? Not yet, just. ARCANA flips over a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the cards, it reads death. Ooh. What does it mean? I take it that's a bad sign? ARCANA hesitates for a while. It means. After a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback. I have no idea what it means. So you also forgot about the knowledge of tarot cards. She has no idea what the tarot cards are. So it's just like a card with pictures on. 15 minutes later, after flipping through one of the formidable tombs for a while, ARCANA suddenly lifts her head. I found it. The upright death card, despite its ominous appearance, in fact signifies new beginnings and rebirth. Phantom? Do tarot reads usually involve reading from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice asking for your help. You think so? Yeah. I can't believe she completely forgot about tarot. That's one of her favorite things. I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this, personality-wise? Sorry, I've got to take this. Go ahead. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in hand. So, in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on outside, but inside I'm cold, ruthless, and sophisticated professional. You don't really look like that. I see. Would you like me to give you a reading? No, thank. Outside the room, I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent. Even if it's not always 100% accurate, fortune telling can still be quite useful. You could consider it a form of advice. ARCANA shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table. Now select 3 cards. I reach out, draw 3 cards and flip them over. Emperor, Fear of Fortune, and a reversed hanged man. Arcana looks at the card, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You have had a few things on your mind as of late. Oh, that could apply to anyone. It seems that you are struggling especially with human interaction. Once again, that this is all pretty general. Very true. And you recently paired ways with someone precious to you. Oh shoot. Modernia or Anis? Surface battle struggle. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time without Preve. It seems like she's something going out of her mind. Arcana, are you okay? Chatterbox, what the? She never had that kind of information, and even after her memory wiped out, Chatterbox, probably this is such a classified information of everybody. Nihilister Indivilia. How the hell she knows those names? Countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. She's staying out of mind telling such amazing things here. Current data shows your success rate in battle as 82%. If we exclude the tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. After analyzing your combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is... What the hell? She lost something? Arcana staggers back, clutching her head. I reach out to support her. Came back. You were out of mind for a while. Are you okay? Oh yes, I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. With her head resting against my shoulder, Arcana looks up at me. Hey, doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress? Fragile, like a princess? When did I ever say princess? I said damsel. At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What in the world just happened? What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? You certainly did, but not for the reason you are thinking. It seems Arcana has no memory of what just transpired. Did something happen? No, it's nothing. What was the call about? I don't think I can leave the library unattended any longer. So it was regarding work. Indeed it was. So I was wondering... Don't worry, leave it to me. Okay. If you need help with anything, you can contact me anytime. Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcana. Okay. What do you plan on doing now? First off, I think we need to have you get a through examination. Following the memories. Despite Arcana grumbling about how she is fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head into the consultation room to hear the result from Mary. How did it go? You say you are potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There is a high chance of that your memory will return. Wouldn't you say that? You remember more now than you did when you first regained consciousness. I think so. Some stuff about tarot is also coming back to me. Alright, now if I could direct your attention to this. Mary points at the monitor. Your brainwave activity and neural responses are returning to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you will be okay. One more thing, you said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that and engaging in activities you did before are effective methods to regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. Phantom was one suggested going to that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you will have a chance to return to normal. What do you mean normal? Could you explain that in more detail? We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Mary turns the monitor so that we can see. After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. Who was that? The test result indicates that her nymph had been reset, the cause of which was excessively frequently memory wipes. Wasn't it that the little girl which made you cry a lot? When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. Nymph functions in the same fashion. The nymph mistakenly registers an absence of memory as the default states as normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. Well, I don't think it will go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions. If this keeps up, you will almost certainly lose all of your memories permanently. Wow. This sounds a lot like, yes, we call this a mind switch. Technically it's a bit different, but the result is the same. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay, thank you. Arcana leaves the consultation room. Commander, you said Arcana was part of the bestseller squad. Yes, she said she handles records. And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased. Correct. She's strong. What do you mean? Do you know when the ARC's library was established? It's been around since the ARC's inception. Of course, I don't know if Arcana has been working there from the beginning, but I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people would be willing to undertake. Memory erase every single day, damn it. Mary organized the charts in her folder. First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't undergo any more memory wipes. That may be difficult, it's not exactly up to her. I see. That means you have to take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious. Alright, thank you, Mary. I head to the consultation room and wait for Arcana. After finishing her test, Arcana comes skipping over. Did it go well? Yes, nothing too serious, Arcana. Mary said it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped. but you cannot really avoid it. But it's not like I can help it, can I? You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher-ups. Oh no, I didn't say that a way of asking for your help. I chose this job and all that it entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory is a bit screwy at the moment, but I know that I am someone who only dedicates herself to things that she believes in. And you know why? ARCANA takes out our tarot cards. Wheel of Fortune. Oops, wrong side. ARCANA turns over the card. On the back side, the following words are written. You are the master of your own fate. I thought you'd be a little more impressed. About what? This is a message left to me by my past self. Huh. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you on tenterhooks? Now then, ARCANA smiles and reaches out her hand. May I? You may. I take ARCANA's hand and she begins to lead me somewhere. To where? Following the memory side B. A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Arc. What are you planning on doing? The doctor said it would help if I do things that I did before, right? Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out. You remember activities you used to do? No? But there are ways that could help me find out. ARCANA holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. That's true. So, with that in mind, if I look at my past purchases, ARCANA scrolls through her phone, I'll be able to find out exactly what I was doing. Wow, maybe you really were a detective before. Alright, let's go. Our first destination is none other than where? Bleach? Too bitter. It's a lot that you really think that's too bitter. Guess you are not a fan of bitter flavors. It's a lot that you really think that's too bitter. Guess you are not a fan of bitter flavors. Apparently not. I figured that since I would bought something at a cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not. Maybe you were just drinking cocoa here. Try ordering something else at the same price. That's genius. Wait a moment, I'll be right back. Maybe you were drinking cocoa. This has to be the one. It's delicious. What is it? Lemon tea? Want to try some? ARCANA holds out her cup. Sure, no thanks, I'm okay. Sure. I take a sip of lemon tea. I think I prefer coffee. How can you drink something so bitter? I don't think it's all that bitter. Are you telling me that coffee you have isn't bitter? Wait, you may think it's... ARCANA takes a sip of my coffee. Bitch! I was going to tell you it was bitter. Well, why didn't you tell me sooner? Anyway, are there always this many people here? You know what? If Rappi sees that you and Commander is drinking teas or crossing each other's mouths, she will shoot you right away. The place seems familiar, but it feels weird seeing this many people. I am surprised that you remember so much. What do you mean? You just said you feels weird for this place to be packed. Doesn't that mean you remember usually being not so busy? Oh, right. Usually means that she has been coming here so often. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh no, sorry, I don't really remember anything concrete. So you didn't remember after all. What would be weird if all my memories came rushing back from a single drink at a cafe? We still have a lot more places to go. I know, bud. Look at this. ARCANA pulls out a note from her pocket, crammed full of densely written text. On very top is written places to visit today. Actually, on second thought, ARCANA hurriedly takes out a pen and scratches out of the heading, replacing instead with Operation Memory Recovery. That's better. She just wants to play around, maybe. Anyway, these are places we still have to check out. The notes includes locations such as the cafe and many others. A famous dessert shop that we heard about, an accessory store, a nail salon, a hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on. She just wants to play around. You intended to visiting all these places? Of course, I have to regain my memories, don't I? Why, are you busy? It's not that, it's... Don't worry about money, I've got covered. It's not that either. Then what's the problem? I trust you to see this through to the end. I am subsequently daggled around by ARCANA for the entire afternoon. At long last we arrived at our last stop, a photo sticker booth. This is it, okay. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo, despite my not being ready. Okay, let's see if we got any good ones. Oh, this one, here you go. ARCANA hands me a photo. In it, I can be seen in acute discomfort. Meanwhile, ARCANA is awkwardly positioned at an odd angle. You don't like it, do you? Alright, next ARCANA once again started to stagger, and I hold her up. Oh, I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like something is taking a vacuum cleaner to my brain. You okay? Not really, but at least it's benefiting me somehow. Every time she visits a new location, ARCANA gets a splitting headache and regains a bit of her memory. Apparently this is a pose I like to make when taking photos. It was like my body was moving on its own. The dishes she eats, the clothing style she's fond of, movies that left a deep impression on her. They are everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. There were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems you were a fan of taking photos. Yeah, even when it's not particularly special occasion. Is something wrong? ARCANA still sent me the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading, out of her mind again. ARCANA proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me calling out of her. Where are you going? Guardian of Secrets. I follow ARCANA inside the library. She is still in what seems to be a fugue states. Identification confirmed. Getting into her room. After arriving at the entrance of her workplace space, ARCANA casually verifies her identity and opens the door. She approaches the wall covered in photographs. As ARCANA flips over a photo, oh, something secret space inside. The entire bookshelf moves to the side, revealing an old but sturdy looking door. Death. Rebirth. New beginning. ARCANA disappears beyond the door. I follow her through the door. As I pass into the dark hallway, a reading room. Inside there is a reading room which appears even older than those found in the library. Huh, where the hell were you? I mean, since when you have been working here like this? Arcana stands in the middle, the same blank expression on her face. Arcana, are you okay? You are... so dizzy, wait a moment. Once she has gotten a hold on herself, Arcana leaves her face. Can't find now. This was a pretty severe episode, worse than the others. Do you think you've regained your memory? Maybe. Maybe. Or it's true that now I remember things that I couldn't before. I can't say for certain whether it's everything, but it probably is, right? I'm not sure about that. Anyways, I kind of frantically looks around the surroundings. How did you get in here? Yeah, I just followed you. Yeah, right? I kind of grasp my hand and starts working back the way we came in. You can't be here. It will only lead to trouble. Hurry and get out. I'll explain later. Footsteps echo from the other side of the hallway. Already? Oh no, we are too late. What should I do? Arcana grabs me by the arms and looking me in the eyes. So somebody was looking at the space. So as soon as stranger came in, the guards are coming here. Listen carefully. Let me handle this. Just stay quiet, don't say anything, and stay still. Understand? What in the world is going on? Do you understand? Okay. Phew, just gotta calm down. Let's see. Arcana steps in front of me as if to protect me. Meanwhile, the individual responsible for the clacking footsteps emerges. Oh no. This is K and D. K and D. The task that must be done. K and D. Some people that I already know. Hello, it's been a while. Wow, I never seen you dressed so casually, D. D and K is trying to kill the hell? It really suits you. You've got a quite nice figure. Although Arcana is maintaining a neutral expression while greeting D and K, her legs are trembling like twigs. Arcana? Arcana, it's okay. What do you mean? We are in serious trouble here. Do you have any idea how dangerous these people are? We already know. I grab Arcana's wrist, pull her back, and step forward. Hell! Let's try to say hello. Listen to what I'm telling you. Arcana is grabbing me by the pants and yanking me backward by the pants. You are gonna get yourself killed. They are gonna knock your block up. But they are already under my control. Okay. Wait, what is this? What are you doing here? Honey? Arcana promptly stops yanking me backwards and bolts upright. Honey? Are you two an item? No, that's not. It's complicated. Complicated? It's really thinking something wrong way, in some wrong direction. We were out of a mission, but dropped everything because we got an intruder a lot. I never imagined it would be you, honey. You shouldn't have come here. It's unfortunate that it had to end this way, especially since we had some good times in the past, huh? D and K each put their hands on their ear as if receiving communication. Stand down. Call up termination. They were about to Terminate the commander? Termination? Do you mean to tell me I just nearly got offed? Can someone please tell me what's going on? Tell me I just nearly got offed. Correct, you almost got killed. What utter nonsense. Did you hear the orders? Yes. Situational clear. Resuming previous mission. Because this commander, this guy is already got into a lot of secret in this arc. I'll let you do the explain. As Dee passes by, she steps for a moment and leans in close to my ear. Honey, if you consider the materials in this place, perhaps the crown upon your head won't weigh so heavily. What the? Does she think I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs before this? I was in the middle of a mission too. I had finally managed to infiltrate another location, which was no small feat, but had to drop everything in order to come running over here. Okay? What? An explanation, please. Bah. If it weren't for their order, I would just leave. This is a top secret facility where any unauthorized intruders are liable to get their head rubbed off. Fuck, really? Wow, Arcana is the administrator and she's the only one who can enter this place. That is, until now, you were just granted authorization. By whom? Jian? And what does that mean? You can read the information contained here, or whatever else you want. You could live in here for all I care. What exactly is this place? Yeah, that is proper question now, huh? Momentarily at loss of her words, Kay soon comes back to her senses. Before I say anything more, I want to know something. When you came in here, did you have any idea what kind of place this was? No. Isn't it a library? No. My coming here was more accidentally than anything, honestly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not angry. I was just reflecting back on my life. Why? Because the same action had led to different results. Huh. I'm not in the mood to explain this to you. I don't know the specifics about this place myself, so I'll leave the explanation to Arcana. I've got to go. Good leap. What is it now? Kay once again touches her ear and grimaces. Oh, receiving some order again. It's a message from Ingrid. Ingrid, she says to check your phone. I as in Ingrid. Upon taking my phone, I see there's a message. Always act in a tactical manner. Damn it, Ingrid. Tactical. A task that must be done too. So who's going to tell us the real story about what the hell is going on in this space and what's the Arcana's role here? Soon after Kay leaves, Arcana exhales in relief and flops to the ground. My goodness, I think I just shaved 10 years of my life. Thank you anyway. What are you so surprised for? I didn't expect you to be thanking me. You tried to protect me back there. You haven't done anything wrong. You are just trying to help me and got mixed up in all this as a result. You should hardly have to die because of that. Oh, foo. I see, thank you. You're making me uncomfortable. I just did what needed to be done. How the heck do you know members of Peleus Siege anyway? Are you Yes, I am a assassin? You seem to be the type, I guess. I'm a commander. I told you them already. Alright. Hold on, what's commander from Arc doing? Fraternizing with Nikes from Celsius Sage. That makes it even weirder. It does? Yes, usually anyone who crosses the path with them doesn't live to tell the tale. After all, they were apparently planning to bump you off initially. Don't remind me that I was about to die out of DNK. How do you know DNK? This library or this precise location? Rather, Arcana points to the ground. Peleus Siege handles security for the top secret archive. As such, I had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times. In an attempt to lighten the suddenly dual mood, I changed the subject. Can you tell me more about your memory coming back? Well, before I opened the door, I remember mumbling something. Yes, death and rebirth, stuff like that. Yes, those words act like triggers, kind of like a form of self-suggestion. Whenever I come here to work, I recite those words and viola. Boila. I remember everything that's happened in here. It's super convenient, sure. The very fact that I regained those memories means I have to get them wiped again once I'm done working. But that's not such a big deal. That actually works? It sure does. Since I'm a Nikke. This time was an exception to the rule. What will mean losing all of my memory and then regaining it all? Normally I don't experience any major issues like that. You did this time. Arcana puts on not entirely convincing innocent smile. Then approaches me like links her arm with mine. Go where? Didn't you hear Kay? I've got to give you an explanation, don't I? I'll give you a tour of the library. Now telling me the truth. We'll return back to the RTQ reading room I had briefly seen before. This is the top secret archive I was telling you about. It may sound intimidating, but as you can see, it's a little more than a rundown room of books. Is this where classified records are stored? Yes, if I were to put it simply, you could call this an archive of forbidden books. Kinda like a phantasmal novels. When they've got places where they keep dangerous and forbidden knowledges or magic. Although there isn't any forbidden magic here. No magic. Then what is in here? Top secret records which are very dangerous. To shake the entire arc or something? Arcana, keeping her arm locked with mine, starts working further inside the reading room. It looks similar to the grand reading room in the library, doesn't it? This was the original reading room when the Arc Library was first built. Over the years, the library was undergone numerous expansions and became what you see now. Meanwhile, this old reading room was reconfigured into a forbidden library. The most important part of my job is a forbidden library. I like that. That's what I'm gonna call this space from now on. Anyway, my job is to oversee this place. since everything in here is highly classified information which cannot leave this room under any circumstance. I therefore have to get my memories wiped after working. Oh, it's the same for Phantom and Label with their job. But it's particularly intense for you, a daily occurrence, from what I gather. Yes, at least. At least. I once had my memory wiped more than 10 times in a single day. Fuck. For a while there, it negatively affected my work and things started to piling up. But it wasn't because I was slacking off, I promise. You got a strange look on your face. Was it something I said? Are you okay? With what? Getting up your memory wiped that often. Oh, that? Of course I don't enjoy it. What a silly question. Do you know how annoying it is to shuffle back and forth to Elysian headquarters all the time? On top of that, I have to make the trip right after work. I've been asking them to place a memory wipe device in my room or somewhere close, but they shut that idea down quick. Said it'd be too difficult to maintain the machine that way. Our boss is a good person, but she's a bit stuck in her ways. Wait, the problem is not that point though. What a good girl. What's so funny? Nothing, I was just thinking about what a good person you are. Am I? I'm simply doing what expected of me. The work I do isn't exceptionally painful or difficult. ARCANA playfully pokes my cheek. So why don't you turn that front side down for me? Good boy. Now then, ARCANA reaches out her hand. What do you say we continue with our tour? That which must be done. ARCANA and I make our way down the hallway connected to the reading room. Rows of old bookshelves stretch on seemingly infinitely. There's so much here. There certainly is. Even so, the library is going to undergo another expansion soon. Another one. And this time is not to enlarge the area accessible to the public, but rather to make the forbidden library bigger. Huh. It makes you wonder why there's so much to hide. You say that, but from looking at the labels on the bookshelves, the contents contained here seems to be harmless records of human history rather than sensitive classified information. World history, pop music, film. Why isn't it supposed to be prohibited? It is kind of information that really has to be kept secret. Below one of the label, which is marked theater, there is a piece of paper affixed to a bookshelf which reads, "Not for me." Secrets must be protected. It's kind of like our Scott's motto. Doesn't it kind of go without saying that secrets should be protected? Yes, but the emphasis is on just how necessary it is. These books are valuable pieces of human history. When you have something of such immersive value, why I see some legs or something. When you have something of such immense value, what do you think is the best way to protect it? Let no one know of its existence. Precisely. No one will steal them or discredit them if they don't know they exist. Kind of ironic when you think about it. Very much so. Although our founder saw things a bit differently. Founder. The man who both created the bestseller squad and entrusted us with overseeing the library. I heard he retired from his previous line of work and went on to become the library director. What about now? Now I guess you could say the position is vacant. At the moment, our squad oversees everything here. The founder stepped away a long time ago. Who was that founder? What kind of person was he? I don't know. You don't have to look at me like that. The reason I don't know is because I never met him. Of course not. He was around during the time of Operation ARCANA. Operation ARCANA. Who was it? I've seen in this squad for a while, but not that long. Sorry, I thought you'd been here from the start. I'm not that old, you know. I'm the 17th one. 17th what? Manager of this forbidden library. Okay, so not that long. 17th. What happened to the previous managers? Do you remember what the doctor said before? Oh, we call this mind switch. Totally become different person. There you go, making the face again. I shouldn't have said anything. I know I keep asking you this, but are you sure you're okay? Because at some point you might be the totally different person or something. Okay, fine, this time I won't change the subject and ramble about the commute. Of course I'm not okay. Finally, she's being honest now. It's my memories that make me who I am. Even if it doesn't go as far as a full brown mind switch, it's still like a part of me is dying with every passing day. It's not as if I'm losing all of my memories, but I am losing some of them, and part of me goes with it. Nevertheless, this is a job which must be done. Is protecting this information really that important? More than your own life? What the hell is she believing here inside of her? Yes, far more important than the life of an ordinary Nikki like myself. Come this way. ARCANA moves deeper into the reading room. The secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Do you know from what? People with bad intentions? No. Period Siege fulfills that role. The killing them. Then what? From Oblivion. These books contain records of past which no longer exist. If the information contained within these tomes is forgotten, then the past world they describe dies along with them. As long as they are not forgotten, they are immortal. So long as at least one person remembers them, they will live on. As we work, the books sitting on the shelves gradually become visibly older. The musty smell of vintage books thickens in the hushed forbidden library. Personally, I find this somewhat odd myself. If they are so desperate to protect this place, there shouldn't be a need for someone like me. If they sealed the place up and kept it out of sight and out of mind, wouldn't that be easier? You're right, normally that's how it would be done, exactly. But ARCANA opens the old wooden door at the end of the passageway. The secret can only exist when at least someone knows about it. Behind the door lies a small room, half of which is taken up by two bookshelves. Only two bookshelves. The ever-present sense of books lingers in the air. ARCANA walks into the middle of the room and turns back to look at me. Do you think there are things in this world that no one knows about? If absolutely no one knows about something, then it can't be a secret. It couldn't possibly be contained within a memory of written record. It wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't, by our definition, exist. Our founder could never leave this record to such a fate. Nor could I, or my predecessors, who similarly shouldered this duty. At the very least, they must not be forgotten. Oh. Arcana takes back a step to reveal a handwritten label of the bookshop. The writing reads, Goddess Squared. Oh shit, the record of Goddess Squared is here. What which must be done beside. I'm so sad to hear their name over here, Goddess Squared. The books in this room were written by none other than the founder herself. Founder herself? It was not him. The entire history of the Goddess Squared is recorded here. Oh shit, what are they doing? From when they were first formed all the way to Operation Arc Guardian. Arcana takes out a book from the top shelf. All the information has been collated and neatly organized. I'm sure you will be surprised to see there's more to the God Square than you thought. None of these books can be taken from here, but you are free to stay here and read at your leisure. Wow, the secret is open to you. What about after? Excuse me? Are there no records about what happened after Operation Arc Guardian? There are, but they are all outside and publicly available. Because all the records covering the events after the operation were done by us. Oh, I see. Maybe that's not true. I briefly scan through the book Arcana hands me. You're right. This is entirely different from the story what I was told. What have you heard? Only bits and pieces via words of mouth. Oh, I see. Anyways, as you might know, we don't have detailed information about the Goddess Squad's exploits, nor their specific members. But I know them. But it's not as if their existence is being hidden. Why would that be? I don't know why. That wasn't a rhetorical question. I was genuinely asking. I thought that since it was related to politics, you might know. Not to mention that you had the good fortune of speaking to a goddess. Sorry, but I don't know. I suppose it's not such a big deal anyway. Arcana carefully brushes some dust off the bookshelf. Something tells me she doesn't believe my assertion that I don't know anything. You know a lot of things about Goddess Squad. Not as long as we are keeping a watchful eye over them. Indeed. Oh, and there's more covered here than just Goddess Squad. Arcana takes out a book from the bookshelf beside her. This is a record of everyone who risked their life fighting for humankind. Like a 2B in Nier Automata? All the way from the first Lepcha invasion to Operation Arc Guardian. From the very first point. Arcana hands me the book and I opened it. Daniel Carter, age 23. Daniel Carter. His life is recorded in volume 17, page 229. Stayed behind alone to operate the machine gun and provided cover for his squad retreat. Shot once in the upper left arm, twice in the abdomen, yet continued firing until his death. Wow. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Sarah Bradley volunteered to become a Nikke aged 16. Her life is recorded in volume 42, page 35. Participated in Operation Ark Guardian, after which whereabouts are known. Insufficient information regarding potential final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Fuck you. Jake Harris, age 38, went missing during the ARC evacuation operation. Insufficient information on his life and final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. This shouldn't be forgotten. You're right. This shouldn't be forgotten. On next page, the page after that, line after line of laudatory text appears, seemingly never ending. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Damn it. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. For your sacrifice. Isn't this worth taking my life for? Yeah, information is very precious, but worth of your life? I cannot say yes. Only you can answer that, not me. Hehe, you're truly a good person. For all these years, I've been trying my best to keep this information safe. It's nice to have someone else here to remember both it and these people with me. As far as I know, there are only a total of 10 or so people who knows about this. And now you are one of them. So you must help me to watch over these records. I will. After all, I am personally familiar with the Goddess Squad. Why do you keep pretending as if you know them? Were you their commander? Well, no, but actually, wait a moment. Just for a second, just for a while. I reopened the first book that ARCANA gave me and one covering the Goddess Squad. After double checking the table of contents along with the rest of the book, I am unable to turn up any information as to who was the commander of the Goddess Squad. Anderson, come on. There's no mention of Squad's commander anyway. The individual in question requested his name be redacted. He asserted that he did not deserve to have his name written alongside the Nikke's. After that, however, we recorded the name of all the commanders. Some of the more notable ones are Mad Dog and New Hope. New Hope. My predecessor. There's also a commander who has recently been making a name for himself. He's the leader of Special Task Force Counters. Counters? It's me. You know of the Counters? Of course I know. They are my favorite squad. Are they now? Absolutely. Are you sure you come this way? Just a second. And you say, I'm the commander of Counters. As I move to put book back on the bookshelf. A piece of paper falls out from between the pages. A note. A paper has yellowed from age. Oh, long old time. On it there is written a single line. All the stories end beautifully. I follow the ARCANA 2 bookshop, which is unusually clean. Underneath the label, which reads Counter Squad, there is a supplementary note that states my favorite. When are you going to tell ARCANA that you are actually commander of Counter Squad? Of all the squads I have kept records since becoming the manager, the counters have performed the best. Oh, I'm perfectly aware of how capable they are. I imagine you would. After all, you've even spoken to members of the Goddess Squad. You are believing that he's lying. The counters are special commando unit, so they had to carry out all sorts of classified missions. There's a bunch of information about them which isn't known to the public either, almost as much as Goddess Squad. Every time they've gone up against a heretic, they've come out on top. Not every time. I'm pretty sure there were times that they were defeated or had to retreat. Okay, but if you exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, they are undefeated. Hold on, how do you know all this? When we first went up against the heretic, I thought we were done for. Now he is coming out telling ARCANA that he is actually the commander of the counters. Eventually we got better and better. We worked more and more as a team and everyone became stronger. And above all, oh, I assume you have heard about Vapus. I have. The commander of the counters used to be defeated Nihilister, but apparently is no Silverblood. If only the commander of counters was able to make more of that stuff. Look like not everything was recorded. ARCANA gazed at fixed a name tag on my chest. Then we could have already reclaimed the Sir. Wait a second. You've got the same name of the commander of the counters. Didn't I tell you that? ARCANA redirects her focus on my face. And your face is awfully similar to what I saw during the attack of the Ark. How interesting. You must be his doppelganger. Is that your conclusion? Or his brother? Are you serious? You are him. You are commander of counters now? After long this, I put my chest out of as much as I can and flash my most dashing smile. Nice to meet you. I'm Shirator, the commander of the counters. It's always nice meeting a fan. It takes ARCANA about 20 minutes to accept that reality. Have you never seen a photo of me? My job usually consists of transcribing mission reports that comes my way. I know your general description, but as far as actually seeing your face, it was only once, briefly during the attack of Ark. Phantom brought you to the outpost. I'm the only commander at the outpost, won't I? My mind was all scrambled then. I had no idea whether I was on the outpost, the Ark, or on the surface. You didn't seem all that out of sorts. Just because Someone doesn't show doesn't mean they are not hurting inside. Still though. What? Nothing, I just wondered if you were actually real. Well, as you can see, I'm very much real. It may seem like a silly thought to you, but if your only reference point is this world, these records, there are times when you wonder. Really? Yeah, your military career was defied belief from the start. Even on your first mission when the transport was shut down, you managed to lead hastily formed the squad, destroy blacksmiths, and complete the mission. Marianne helped me a lot, huh? You faced a few challenges in your next mission to pursue Chatterbox, sure. But that was also the first time you met the goddesses. Then you went further up the north and encountered Unlimited. Oh, it's kind of weird feeling that she knows everything what I did in the past. You met Snow White and crossed paths yet again with Chatterbox. She knows everything about me. Then just when it seemed you were about to take it down, Modernia appeared and... Oh sorry, the Modernia. I'm sure these aren't exactly pleasant memories for you. It's okay, we may be separate now, but it's only temporary. I see. How is Marianne doing? After that incident, we don't have any more reports regarding her. She is... Oh no, on second thought, don't tell me. If you told me anything, I'd be duty bound to record it. Oh, okay. And you don't want to leave a written record behind, do you? No, I don't. You won't get in trouble for this. It's fine. The higher up censors some of the information they give us anyways. And after all their hard work you've done for good of the Ark, you can get away with this at the very least. A notification sounds emits from Arcana's phone. Oh boy. Is it Phantom? No. It's from the boss. It's time for my memory wipe. I guess she found out that my memory came back. How did Ingrid? Let's get going. I'll be in big trouble if I'm late. We'll have to do the rest of the tour another time. As I move to set the book back on my shelf, my eye once again catches the note that reads my favorite. Arcana. Why are you such a fan of ours? How could I not be? You guys give meaning of what I do. Arcana claps her hands behind her back and quietly walks between the bookshelves. I know what I was awfully lofty a few moments ago. What with all that talk about protecting this information from oblivion. But the long and short of it is if the Ark were to fall, it's big curtains for these records. It's because of you. Arcana stares at the wooden door at the end of the passageway, and your compatriots. That there's a meaning to work what I do, and it's just plain cool. Facing lepers and heretics and not backing down, defeating them all. You standing your grounds and belonging. I will protect my Nikis. Did I do that? When did I ever do that? Even if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Alright. There was something I always wanted to tell you. If I ever met you in person. Arcana takes a step back and bows her head. Thank you for fighting for us. Oh shit, my tears. Oh, thank you for all that you've done as well. Oh wow. That was a punch. Arcana and I head out the library and eventually arrive at Elysian headquarters. Oh, wait just a second. I need to take a photo as a proof. Arcana leans against me and pulls out her phone. I suddenly remember all the photos splattered on the wall of Arcana's room. 1 second, just gotta access the camera. I can enter the forbidden library as well, right? That's right, since you have authorization. Goodness me, this camera is so slow. That means I'll be able to remember things for you. I really ought to get a new What? Photos are great, but it's better to have someone else you can depend on. I just take these photos for fun. You do? You don't think selfies are fun? They are for me. I mean, I can totally get why someone would get the wrong idea. That they'd take me for some tragic heroine or something like that. But they'd be wrong. Anyway, you were really cool a moment ago. Got my heart racing and everything. Once Arcana has configured the settings to her liking, she takes a photo. Any chance you could smile for me a little bit more? I want to remember this as a happy moment. You said you didn't see this as a commemorative thing. I don't. It's just water. Nice shot. I just want to have a photo with my favorite commander that I can cherish. Once my memory is wiped, I may be able to remember you helping me regain my memories. But may I forget just how much I like you. But I may forget just how much I like you and our conversation that we had in the Forbidden Library. There we go, that came out much better. There you go again, making that face. Fine, if it bothers you that much. Arcana holds out her pinky finger. Let's collaborate every once in a while. Collaborate? Yes, as in work together. My job is to record things, and it's far better to get the information straight from the source than from reading secondhand reports. Mission reports are dry as dirt anyway. I don't like reading them. And when we were inside the Forbidden Library, I would remember everything. Promise? I like my pinky finger with Arcanas. You stay put, I'll be back. After Arcana disappeared into the building, I check a message that I received a few moments prior. I expect a tactical decision. Goddamn tactical, Ingrid. I follow Arcana into Elysian headquarters. Upon seeing me entering the office, Ingrid puts down the tablet she was looking at. Ingrid, you don't know what I was going to say. I wasn't fully aware of what states Arcana was in. And I'm not aware of what you saw in Secret Archive. I know you have many questions you want to ask, but I can't help you. However, Ingrid stands up and looks out the window. If I were to hypothetically talk out loud to myself, I don't think there would be a problem. Well, since I'm already here. 스나오잖아요, 잉그리드 상요. I sit at the table where some refreshments have been laid out. Steam rises from the freshly poured cup of hot coffee. I might as well stay for a few moments. Do as you like. How are the judges connected to the secret archive? The archive is a smaller place than most think. You often end up meeting someone in one place, and then running into them again in another. It's an awfully small cast of characters. It can get a bit tiresome. Why are we hiding information about the goddess world? There are many people out there who wants to keep the information safe under lock and key. The question is, are their goals all the same? For some, perhaps they see that as the best choice. When you say some, there isn't that much information out there on the man who found the bestseller squad. The only thing that I'm certain is that there was something that he wanted to hide. The same goes for the higher ups in the Ark. That could explain why some of the official records don't exactly align with the truth. You could be right. Not even I know all the secrets that are hidden there. I'm getting tired of talking to myself. I have to get back to work. In fact, Arcana's memory wipe should be finished by now. Doesn't usually take a few hours already? It was already complete by the time you got here. Ingrid taps on the tablet. There were times when I felt my patience were at its limit. But I must admit that cooperating with Miss Liz was worth it in the end. It's afforded us ability to upgrade our own selective memory wipe technology. Oh, selective memory wipe technology. Now it's much faster, much safer, and more tactical. Again with the tactical talk. You ought to be thankful. It's thanks to this tactical collaboration that we succeeded in this attempt. What attempt? You can see for yourself. At any rate, there won't be any issues with losing memories going forward. Somehow I thought that. There could always be 1 in a million exception. However, it's precisely because of that. Ingrid turns around and looks at me. That we need someone to stand by us and the decisions we make. I understand. I take a sip of now cold coffee and get up. Then I'll be off. Thank you. Elysian coffee tastes pretty good, wouldn't you say? Yes, delicious. I open the door and I'm just about to leave when Ingrid calls me. Wait just a moment. There was something. What are you talking about? Ingrid taps on tablet. Information on the founder of the bestseller squad. A signature of an authorization form. Although it's just an initial. O. O. I as in Ingrid and O as in... O as in... Who? I rush out of Elysian headquarters. Near the main entrance, I spot Shag of familiar aqua blue hair. Oh. O as in whom? Beside Arcana, there lies an Americano and a cup of lemon tea. Arcana, who are you? Ah, you are not the legendary commander that you've heard about. Are you? I'm a big fan. Do you like coffee or any chance? You are a horrible actor. What? I'm not acting. I take the coffee that Arcana offers me. Where are you coming from? I told you to stay put. Sorry, I had a conversation with Ingrid. Oh, I see. How's your memory? Well, after pondering something for a few moments, Arcana points at me. I remember. You are my favorite commander. Is that all? Do I need more? No, that's enough. So what did you and boss talk about? It's alright if it's a bad news. I can take it. You of all people should know that. It's good news. She said that you won't be forgetting as much going forward. She said the memory wipe will be much more tactical. Not that word again. Anyway, it seems the collaboration with Millicent yielded some results, you know? Yes, boss kept telling me about it. In fact, she told me so many times I thought my ears were gonna fall off. I think she wanted to reassure me even though I kept telling her I was fine. What else, huh? There's no way you two talked for as long as you did and only covered that. So what else did you talk about? Something important? That is a secret, I'm afraid. Then again, if I were to talk to myself, I suppose that would be alright. Yeah, just like what Ingrid did, right? I was in a playful mood, so I emulated what Ingrid had done with me. However, my audience wasn't as receptive. Who talks to themselves in front of someone? Just tell me quickly. You are not cooperating. Seems like I'm not the only one who can keep a secret. My lips are sealed, I promise. Really? For example, the person standing before me, smiling and drinking her lemon tea, is second to none when it comes to keeping secret, especially regarding her most noble missions. Arcana Archive End. We might have some episode of her later, since the hard side of story will be revealed on 3 days from now on. Hopefully there will be a happy end. What a messy room here again. Alright. Oh, already have been streaming almost 2 hours. Okay, it's almost 11:30. I gotta watch my favorite streamers stream as well, so I'll wrap up here. Okay, good night everybody, and hopefully we can come back with her happy story again. See you later, alligators. Hasta la vista, mis pajaritos, and muchas buenas noches.